Okay, so as I said, we have 2 stations. This is station number 1. Now each board is 8 minutes. This particular board starts every minute on the minute, and you have a workout assignment that you have to meet every minute. Be ready to go the next minute with whatever rep count rest in store. Push-ups and jump rope. All right, you can do push-ups either on her knees or on her feet, whatever you can do, your level best. 8 push-ups, 20 jump ropes. How do I know that? It's listed right here. Okay, so we're ready to go. I've got Eric here, Shannon here. We're ready over there on the other board? Perfect. Go. There's your 8 push-ups. Now this is perfect. As you can see, they're both starting in the standing position. Shannon's got a lot of push-ups ahead of her, and she might move to her knees, and after that, perhaps even the ball. But right now, she's strong. She's got push-ups to do, 20 jump ropes. To number 22. Here we go. Eric can do double unders, so he only has to do 10 of those. Now, don't be fooled. Those are exhausting. So what you can see here is they're all kicking now. This is wonderful. They're hooked to the bungee cord, so it's providing a little bit of resistance. The wonderful thing about kicking, as you can see, everybody's doing a different variation. They're all doing side kicks, and they're all getting the cardiovascular benefits, but they're doing different ones. Shannon here's doing a jump turn kick. Terrific. Good. That's what she's been doing a while. Brandy's been kicking 3 or 4 months. She's executing an excellent side kick, and she will eventually graduate to a spin side kick or jump or whatever, finding her level all the time. Justin over there is doing jumps, spin side kicks too. So these are wonderful cardiovascular exercises. Work on your agility, your hand-foot coordination, your eye-hand coordination, everything involved with the agility of kicking. I am totally impressed with Shannon here. I mean, she's still doing these push-ups. This is minute 4. We've got 10 push-ups and 24 jump ropes. And as you can see, she's up first. Now this is the point where things start hitting pretty hard. You know, we got a lot of double unders. These double unders in particular, even though we only double double, they're actually like 3 times as hard as a single, because you've got to jump a lot higher, as well as turn the rope fast. So it's going to be oxygen deprivation pretty quick. So let's hang in here and see what happens. Now when it comes to push-ups, you've got your standard, you can go on your knees. Some people can't do them on their knees, or perhaps they could in the beginning, but they get too exhausted. You can always do them on a ball. And all you have to do is roll out here. As you can see, I'm very light. That's nothing. It becomes a little heavier the farther I go. And so this is a wonderful alternative to doing them on the knees. If you just run out of gas, you just can't do it anymore. All right, if that's too easy, I just go out a little farther. If it's too hard, I go back in. But regardless, everybody can do a push-up of some sort. All right, you're back on the jump ropes. It's very important anytime you jump that you land and absorb the shock. All right, you don't want it to be a loud noise when you land, because then there's a lot of pressure going into the knees. As you can see, they're landing like a butterfly with sore feet. It's a very, very important part of leapfrogs. Those are soft landings. I love it. Beautiful. I can't even hear you. That means you're absorbing the shock with your knees. Perfect. Now in boot camp, we have typically 5 boards every day, and you're going to see 2 of them today. So this is obviously in a little bit of an abbreviated workout, at least in comparison to a whole boot camp class. But this is a really good example of what goes on. We've got different stations working different muscles, working the resistance training in with the cardio. So in one sense, we're resting by doing cardio. It's what we call active resistance, and it's a wonderful way to burn calories and also tone and build muscle at the same time. It's a great workout. Now, this is excellent. Good. And again, that doesn't mean it's necessarily most important is you stay with the clock, because once you get behind, it brings on a quitting attitude. You always got to stay with it. If you have to modify, you modify, but stay with it. That way you keep your spirit on high for the entire hour. This is terrific. This is a great example of how you modify. Justin's just learning how to turn kick, and so he's doing it without the bungee cord on, and that's perfectly fine. You always just you get better and better and better, and you only advance as your comfort level goes. Soon he'll be jumping and turning with that bungee cord on. But you always do your level best, and that's going to improve all the time. Get down to 3 like they are. They're almost done. And so this is the home stretch. They're doing it in 8 minutes. It looks like they're all going to make it. but this is the time where you see what it's worth. See what you can reach in and get because they're really breathing out. Excellent. That was our 8 minutes. You all finished this board. We're done. Job well done. It's time to go to the next one. Let's move on.